Hello and welcome to the kitchen couch. We saved you a seat. My name is William.
And my name is Luke.
And today we're going to start our reaction series for season 3 of Amazon's The Wheel of Time.
As the wheel moves.
We are super excited to get this going. We've enjoyed the whole series so far. A lot of you have watched our reaction to the exclusive 11-minute starter video from this season, I believe. We actually, believe it or not, reacted to an exclusive clip, but IGN said we can't share that with you. So we're hoping to enjoy this series with you. Like and subscribe, do all those things down below to help this channel grow, and let us know what you liked or found interesting about our reaction or the content. Are you ready, Louis?
Absolutely. I've been waiting on this for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the clip from the 11-minute series that we saw.
You think that's it? That this is the start?
Yeah.
Exactly?
Yep. Okay. The rain is falling over that white tower.
Okay.
Yep. Old dude's going to be standing right there next to her.
Yeah. So we later found out from people's comments that all of this is off-page. It's not in the book. Oh, as a word otherwise, we haven't read the books, so we have no idea.
Are you caught up, by the way?
I watched season 1 and 2 as they released, and I have not rewatched.
Today isn't about her.
So thanks again, everybody who left a comment down below. We had no idea what the colors mean, and you guys like wrote dissertations, so thank you. Is that a giant tuning fork, or is it just really heavy?
I think she's just jacked and slamming a heavy thing on the ground. She's an absolute unit.
Counterspell.
That's right.
In this hole.
Of course, she's a blue mage.
We're about to see a power-up happen, if I know anything about anime.
And now you will be tried still and give us every.
So 1 and 3.
God, you see that blood? Oh right, I forgot. That's awesome.
The wind saber.
Next time you'll see her use a Rossing gun. So where we made a mistake here was we thought the three of them were also dark friends. They're just red loyals.
They're just loyal to their color.
Yeah. Oh, their battle tactics are awesome.
This is something else that we didn't really understand about like the relics and artifacts and stuff, and you guys again really helped us out with your dissertations. I'm just curious, like it seems like she took one of each of the colors, and it's like you would imagine numbers wins, so like 2/3 beats 1/3.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, man.
That's
that.
I'm just gonna say
that's a devastating attack.
It's a devastating attack, but poor DPS, because that lady was out with the first strike and she kept going. This is where it cut out, right? In
We will not leave the city alive.
Yeah, the Magnificent Seven show up.
They're a Skittles package.
Taste the rainbow.
Wow, the mage is frontlining.
That's right. She's a vanguard. Okay. They didn't show us that.
Nope, they did not. Is this all illusionary technique here? Like,
jeez. Assassin's Creed's got nothing on us.
On your knees, mother. You're the engines now.
all right. All right. Offensive shield magic.
Yep. Those dudes are going to.
Who's gonna take it?
Yeah, there's one. So in the story, the two of them are in love, and he's in love with her. But those two, yeah, those two.
Yeah.
He's just kind of a third wheel.
We'll have to finish her.
There is our girl right there.
Could you move out of the debris field, please?
You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for her to turn into the Scarlet Witch right now.
Your chaos!
This building has stood for 3,000 years. And one day, it's in rubble.
They played Let the Bodies Hit the Floor a little too hard.
Yeah. Oh, right, I need her. God dang it.
Okay, she's good to go.
Oh, yeah. She's a nuke.
All right, so that is more than what we saw in the first 11 minutes of our sneak peek thing. More people died there at the end than I thought were going to.
Where? People are already talking about what happened in Farm, here in Tarvalon.
Their costumes are incredible.
Yeah.
Wherever we go, we do it together.
It's crazy to see how well they're showing up, even in this dark place.
The city is not safe,
No kidding.
obviously. I would ask you all to stay here. What I know you'll do is we sail for Tyr at dawn.
Where are you going?
Into the city.
Why does
I love the
want to leave at dawn? Why not after a hearty breakfast?
Oh yeah, I'd love
true.
To. Yeah. Ryan? Perrin? You coming? Come on.
I don't know if you could tell, Luke and I are really tall and we have long necks, and like high collar shirts are great. I'm digging the jacket Rand has right now.
Absolutely.
See, I don't know what the trial of reading is. Because you won't talk.
I forgot. Did they talk through sign?
Oh, you
Yeah,
do,
battle
stare
language.
and roll your eyes.
Oh.
Tell me.
Similar to Dune.
You are a wetlander through and through.
I feel like that's more of a curse word than what they're taking it as.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say,
her in my dreams.
she looks more jacked.
Definitely
looks
more
bigger.
fit.
Yeah. Battle mage.
You want me to like lift my chin up a bit?
He's got the horn. It's hilarious.
You and Egwene. That's suddenly all back on, is it?
We haven't really talked about it.
It's been a month. Yeah, I mean, what's there to talk about? He's never even kissed another girl, so why bother pretending that it's anything but what's written in the packet?
Man, it's so hard to tell like the duration of time.
Hang on, what's this? What is this? Have you kissed another girl?
Yeah, it's been like a week.
In Kyrene, an innkeeper, Celine.
Celine, all right, older, gorgeous.
One more round.
Because they don't understand it. He's speaking non-common, right? So
Correct. Yeah, he's speaking the language of the red-haired women.
okay.
Oh my gosh. Old girl's back. The X.
That's a very visible cowl. Did they shoot this in the UK? Do you know? Because it has to be hot to wear that much fabric.
I trusted Naomi.
We'll have to check it after.
This is on a
My sister's
soundstage.
clever mind is a shattered mess.
Yeah, I know, but it's still got to be hot as all get out. It's like all the cast is pretty much UK, right?
On what the wheel will bring. But I know you'll make the right choice.
Rand is much more charming, thank God.
Are you leaving?
Oh, his character.
All right.
Yeah. So in season 2, they do a lot of like wolf stuff.
Yeah.
The wolves
With
are his people, not human.
Yeah.
I think that's what that is. EX is here. The ex-girlfriend showed up. Don't fall asleep.
She's one of the Forsaken.
Yeah. Not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
And every minute he's not armed with Calendar is a moment they might strike. But I know them,
So Kalimdor's a sword, right?
and I know
Yeah.
them too. And much like I
Is
know
she the Jedi?
Jason, you know
She wants
this
these
is.
people to
You
break their
know
bonds
what will
and
make
go
them
get a
happy
sword.
and make them leave him behind.
King Arthur had
You
friends
think
before he
I
pulled
will
the
hurt
sword.
them
Yeah.
to get him to do what
I don't know
we
if that's true. I'm just
Yes.
Well, after that, he
Those
became a
things
king,
that
right?
I like
So
about you.
His only friend was a creepy old man who did magic tricks.
So they refer to them as the Forsaken, but they refer to themselves as the Chosen.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She betrayed them, Moraine.
The 5 of them are the chosen.
Tomorrow, go to the tower, though, and get your Melchiori blade. If I'm wrong, we kill her.
The what blade? The Melchiori?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're dropping verbiage right now that's like... They did not do this in season 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mother's here.
Mother.
Mother.
Better stop drinking, Mom's here.
Well, the 3 of us have a conversation.
Ran told us
She's like a princess from another...
She's a crown princess. Yeah, yeah.
I'm not going back to your tower.
Yeah.
And she's also as powerful as the
I
strongest
can't undo
mage.
the choices I made,
As a novice.
even if I regret them in part.
Okay.
But now the Black
They
Arch
Natural
mention her as-
talent.
They mention her as being naturally gifted.
Okay.
because the more
Yeah.
men channel, the more they go.
We know they're not going to do anything about it.
But like, how do you know without that being a thing, right? The MacGuffin.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually go crazy when he channels. He's the dragon. Like, how's that any difference from another man channeling?
I think...
Like, I thought that was the difference. He doesn't
Yeah.
go crazy.
No, she doesn't need it. I have the ring.
You don't have the power to back it up.
Bitch.
She's right.
I'll go back to your tower on one condition. I go through the arches. Today.
This is the part of the challenge that you
get
have to
that.
go through to...
The tuning exams.
Yeah.
Whatever awaits you, you must face with nothing but your wits. Not even the one power will be available to you inside the arches.
It's like the Hunter Epic Bow Quest. You can't use your pet.
Be steadfast.
What, this is one of the things I really don't like. It's like, obviously that castle was big,
Yeah, I know.
and they are like flying from place to place. Like,
Yeah, no, but
she
essentially-
failed last time.
No, she's never failed.
Was
just
it the
never
other
put her
girl?
through.
That
Nynaeve
passed.
she passed, but she stayed in the 3rd arch longer than she should have, and it disappeared, and then it reappeared. And they said they
Yeah.
were going to
It's the memories you're left with. The questions about what might have been.
Because she had another life, right? Like,
She lived a full life.
This one to Tyr, the other is for Queen Morghase's eyes only.
How is she supposed to be able to identify them?
Have you been watching me this whole time?
The Karakarn has no use of me. And this wetland city is not safe.
I can look after myself.
Do you want me to go?
You can take this if you like.
okay. Okay.
Apologies, Builder. May I have a word with Rand?
Is the people of the dragon going to be his fellowship?
I've sent a letter to a Tyran noblewoman who's friends
I
with
think
my
so.
mother. Having power means accepting that any decision which helps some will hurt others. That's
Ooh,
the truth of ruling nations.
Uncle Ben.
Yep.
That make them believe in you, and they will follow you to the ends of the earth.
Yeah, use the sand people.
Here.
I think they're his people.
Sure,
They
I
are
took
his
the
people.
bench
His
to
mother
cover
is
us
Aiel.
tomorrow.
Andor will always be a friend to the Dragon Reborn.
I think Andor, it's another nation within their group.
Yeah. Like an alliance nation. Oh, okay. I thought they would just show her walking out. I didn't know they were gonna...
Now we're on the set of Wonder Woman.
I was gonna say they're on the set of Westworld.
It's a blood river.
A blood river.
Finally got what you wanted. The Evelyn seat. You're just in time to do the thing you should have done a long, long time ago. Bow to me!
Wow.
Okay, Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah. They have the high ground right now.
Yeah. And the horsepower.
Oh, she's the mother now.
In this dream. Yeah.
Steel yourself, sisters.
Well done, child.
The previous season, not this
You
one.
are Egwene Alvear,
Oh.
accepted of the White Tower. You are sealed to us now. Where are you going?
Now she can leave.
I have the ring. I'm an accepted now. So you can't keep me here.
Well, you have the duty to the tower and the seat.
This tower is destroying itself from the inside out. My duty is to the light.
Man.
Not you.
She's so
Yep.
cool.
To the light.
She is so cool.
I mean, they had to know that was coming, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they had to know.
The Heron Mark blade is also a powerful sword.
Yeah, they can like be infused with the
Tonight's the last fun I have.
channeled right into the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to play an ale game? It's called Maiden's Kiss.
Yes, yes, that sounds like a game that we should definitely play.
Let me ready my quill and notebook.
Uh-oh. I think he's into it.
He's definitely into it.
What do you do?
Now we kiss.
If it's good, the spears move back. If it's bad, you can play too.
Nah, brah, I'm good.
Yeah, we
I'm
are
good.
We are.
I'm good.
I mess around with enough redheads. We're all right.
You'd always sleep on the deck of the boat. You've been watching me this whole time.
Of course she has.
Yeah.
She likes
This
little
is-
girls.
This is Amazon Prime.
So at the very end of season 2, there's a
That's where you
moment
go tomorrow.
where Rand sees her,
What's it
the
like?
queen, princess.
Yeah.
And is
Without
like,
Crane and
who are
Nynaeve?
you? As if he's like
Lonely.
seen an angel.
He has no recollection of it.
He's never met her before the end of season 2.
Avienda.
There we go.
All right, I thought she was there for Rand, but now I guess I was mistaken.
Whoa. Oh, right. Okay, he gets stabbed by the dock one.
That's a pretty gnarly wound.
Mm-hmm. Like a bad acid trip.
And I was there. Wasn't I?
Yes, you were. And you were the most terrible part.
No, not you.
No.
Not exactly.
No, your dark side.
No, Anakin. No, it wasn't you.
Anakin!
Did I hurt you?
What are you doing, Anakin?
I'm not afraid of you, Rand.
You're breaking my heart.
Your end may come sooner than you think. Ooh,
Yeah, PTSD's a bitch.
that was not good.
I'm sorry. Let's just sleep.
That's a mark on her neck, I guess we saw in that short clip.
Yeah. I wonder if she knows about the ex-girlfriend.
Probably not. We did watch, like you said, an exclusive clip by IGN, and they showed she has a mark on her neck, and they asked if Rand had done it.
Guy's always killing important people. His wife, the general of the army.
His wife.
Guy just swings the axe like no one's there.
Lets it rip.
Mm-hmm. Buddy's hitting home runs, just fucking swinging that wood.
He's the berserker of the group. He's the
merciless.
Yeah. I want to rage. Matt, my man, you gotta let the sauce settle sometimes.
He doesn't eat food. He just drinks booze.
What happened to you?
This,
He got nicked.
He kept kissing. I guess they're at an inn.
Oh, yeah, I think they just bought the inn or rented the whole inn.
She chased me out of our hut with a broom.
Wow, he played that game a lot.
They've all got their own version of the arches.
Yeah. Well, Oh shit! I couldn't read the cards. Oh wow, the cards are moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and say I think Matt's streaming currently.
Are you seeing this?
Seeing what?
Well, he's pretty drunk.
It's me! Brett! Stop! It's me!
Quay, run! Quay, run!
What?
Yeah, you should have watched season 1 and 2.
Maybe it's not his fault. The axe just be wanting to chop.
There's a.
Matt, something's wrong. Matt!
What is going on? They're not ready.
No, she's gonna kill it. She'd kill all 3 of them.
Oh shit. His wedding ring? He was married, right? So
yeah. Yeah, in season 1 they talk about the Forsaken having powers within dreams.
she knows it's a dream.
Or they're letting it happen so they'll leave.
Mirror dimension. But it's not affecting Matt. He's corrupted already?
Maybe. Good catch.
Hmm.
Let go! Let go!
Nynaeve! Nynaeve! What happened to her? What happened? Why?
It's a good thing you got a healer.
They have a certain proclivity for healing.
They found us, didn't they?
Yeah, you went to bed, bitch.
Forsaken found us.
No.
All right, so I have no idea what was going on right there. Explain, please.
You went a bit far.
Axe, mirrors, cards.
I played my part brilliantly.
You almost killed Nynaeve.
I didn't touch her.
She was stabbed 11 times.
By who?
An assassin. Grey eyes, blackened fingers. He walked right through the inn without anyone seeing him.
Grey man. There is only one Forsaken who can create them. Get Rand out of the city now.
Okay, so it was a deal to get them all to go to Tyr.
This happened because of me?
Yep.
But the one assassin was not her.
Attack again soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
With her.
with Nye, if that's all right.
Okay. They're splitting up the party.
It's not the last time we'll see each other.
After all, he has to go find his wolf people.
You think he always communicates while whispering?
I know I have seen him in some other stuff, but I really can't remember what.
I want to watch interviews with him to see if he's like, it was my choice to leave. Now it's yours. It's the right one.
I mean, the sound guys must love him because he's never gonna like yell.
Yeah, he's just enunciating really well.
I would want no other woman as my queen.
Oh,
In any life we might have lived.
that's so good. Princes always have cool trinkets.
Yeah. I like the episode where they showed his homeland and stuff. That was pretty cool.
What? You don't see his homeland.
He like travels. They like talk about where he came from in one episode, don't they?
So my sisters don't forget what I look like.
But it's overrun by the plague.
Nothing like
Yeah.
Right, come here.
It's just cool to see like different cultures and stuff.
May our paths meet again. Elaine Dracan. I'd like that.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about beating paper one more time.
All right, so we're episode 1, and we've split into 3 parties. The main party has gone into 3.
2. Two.
Well, I mean,
or Matt and Nynaeve are staying there, and they're leaving to go one direction.
They've got to help him get his magic issues settled and hers fixed. The other group is going back to the hometown, the Twin Rivers or whatever, where they started.
We're not going to Tyr. The Forsaken won't stop coming for you.
He's still his friend.
In Tyr, with Caliban. We're going to the last place the Forsaken or anyone else would ever think to look for me. A place to find the army I need to fight the Shadow. We're going to the Arya Waste.
Good swerve.
All right. Sand magic? Fortune telling? Oh.
Yeah, this chick's got spider powers, I think.
Dark. Something grey.
The gray is the dangerous, right?
That's your blood. I'm freezing it.
Wow.
Do you want to be grey, Shaitu?
Okay, so she's making a gray man.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, that's weird.
Don't do it. Okay.
Okay. All right, so we just finished episode 1 of season 3 for the Wheel of Time. That was I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot of episode.
Yeah.
We skipped the recap, and that was still like an hour. Thank you to Amazon for putting in the work and making a full like episode out there.
Yeah, they did something really cool. Do you mind if I interject?
Oh, go.
So they did something really cool here. What they did was, one, they released the first 11 minutes on YouTube 2.5 weeks ago.
Yep.
And essentially that was all table setting, right?
Yep.
And then
to get the hype back.
Right. And then so that was part of the show, and there's a tag of about 3.5 minutes after that, 2-3 minutes. That really elevated the stakes.
Yep.
Went to the opening title screen, and then we started with our story. What we learned in the next 20 minutes was where our characters are and what they're willing to do. And then in the next 20 minutes, they raise the stakes on us. And then in the final few minutes, we got the conclusion and getting ready for the final move. Honestly, kind of a phenomenal first episode. I can't think of a better way to do a first episode. I was engaged the entire time.
Yeah, they definitely did a good job. I really agree. For everybody that's here that's already seen the 11-minute that joined us for that, again, I want to say thank you for all your comments. We've mentioned before, we're not much of readers. We have books, but we're not. I don't think we're going to read this series. We're not going to make it through 14 books to catch up. So your comments down below and correcting us doesn't hurt our feelings. We want to be corrected. We want to know what's going on. So for the next episode, we'll know. I'm glad they did the 11 minutes also because I had completely forgot about this show. I'm not gonna lie. And it got me hyped. I'm just over here looking at the cast and I'm just like, where are they going? Like there's so much here. The fact that I know that there are like 14 books and we're on number 3,
Yeah.
3, 4, that is insane. Um I I have no idea. Like, let's go back to this episode. So we started with the 11 minutes
Yeah, the table setting.
with like an extra 2 minutes.
Right.
I think the original 11 minutes we saw cut to where the mother character came out, and then it was like it cut. Whereas here we actually saw more people take fatal injuries, some more that are aligned with the black, the shadow. They got killed. The main lady, what's her character's name?
The one in red,
The blonde with the crazy cheekbones. Uh, Leandrin.
yeah, the Andrian.
Leandrin. She got away with a bag full of relics, magical items, and some of her crew. They escaped the city, and then we skipped. So, one of my pet peeves is when people are running away in movies. I understand there's like a time thing, but like that castle looked huge. Luke and I both played sports, track and field, football, soccer, swimming, baseball. We've played a lot of different stuff. They exited that building too fast, and then they caught up to them too fast.
Yeah,
Like,
my 5K time is 20 minutes.
yeah,
Like actually, and that's not good. That's not phenomenal, but that's pretty good. And though they were
So
running 5K speed.
yeah, and
Like,
they don't look winded. I would just like to see that. That's like a pet peeve of mine that like they're down there fighting in like all these heavy garments and stuff, and then they're just out of the city. They just escaped, and it's like I would like to see some dialogue of like the blood trail that they would have left escaping the city.
Yeah, it's pretty heavily it's pretty heavily discussed in the first and second season that one Aes Sedai can turn the tides against an army. And
Yeah.
right there we saw like was it 13 minus 5 or 6, and those 5 or 6 were fighting the 13 in a small confined space. And then when they're coming out of the city, there's 4 or 5 of them running out of the city fighting another Aes Sedai with her warders.
Yeah, I mean, they could have called Chime to like get people out of the street and like the soldiers up, and there may not be a lot of soldiers because the Aes Sedai are there, so like they don't really have to worry about it. But yeah, I don't know. It's that's 'cause I don't understand the power level yet. It's still like what's the scaling going on? Like you mentioned to me, like you're watching the Invincible series, also here on Amazon, like power creep and like are people nerfing themselves or whatever, and they can't just go all out. I get that, but I like that first scene. The next scene where we cut to them being on the ledge and they're talking about what's going on and what needs to happen. I think that that's some good explanation of the story, a little good reminder. The whole thing about like you have to be careful and don't go out because this person will tell this person will tell this person, and it's just like, and then they immediately just go out the city. They just do whatever they want. I mean, there are ladies wearing Dune like pressure suits. They're the only people in beige, and they've got giant swords off their back.
And
Like
they're the only ones with red hair.
Yeah, with reddish hair. Yeah. So
like that's I mean, I'm sorry, that's the telltale sign that they are who they are.
Yeah. So they got that going on, and they're walking around, and like I don't know, I don't know the scale of the cities, like the populations and all that kind of stuff. So you would expect that everybody would know who they are because they just did like this crazy battle anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I thought the sets looked amazing.
So that's what I was going to say. You can
The
tell from the
lighting and
costume, the
set.
lighting, the sets, all of it was increase in budget by a significant amount.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I
because I
think
just finished it. I just finished season 2 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think the costumes look great. They did good using the bar. I've recently been kind of enthralled with watching people play D&D and like the theater of the mind kind of idea, and like they got really good use out of that bar setting. They probably only have one or two streets made for shooting those shots, so they did a good job there. I liked in the review of the first 11 minutes, I mentioned that, wow, this is an awesome set. And then they blew it up. And then someone's like, way to talk nice about it whenever she does like the down push.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah. I mean, I love that in the next few minutes, they're sitting at a bar and they're recapping where they are mentally.
Yeah.
And just it's a bunch of table setting. I mean, we don't see a lot of fantasy character work. We see intrapersonal character work. So you kind of you're figuring out what it is. The other part of the table setting that they do in this middle portion of the episode that I think is really cool is they begin to introduce the trinket aspect. I say trinket loosely, but the item aspect of a fantasy story where once characters kind of evolve, then a trinket, oh, this is a famous sword or a horn or a shield or an axe or an ability that you go and retrieve, it's bestowed upon you, whatever. And they essentially, they're like, yep, there's a sword you're gonna go get. Okay, this person's gonna go do this thing. These people are gonna go do this thing, and they all like steer clear of it for a minute, and then they all kind of just decide, okay, we're gonna go do this thing.
Yeah,
I think that's really really cool. And that's where we were kind of in the middle. Is just okay. We're doing some table setting. We're doing some table setting. I thought it was cool that the ex girlfriend, I just don't remember her name. The dark ex girlfriend, she she's fearful of the other Forsaken, which is very cool.
Yeah.
And she actually cares about Rand, which is a storyline from the second.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Is it that she cares about Rand or that she cares about the power that the dragon brings?
No. She cares about the person. In the season 2, they talked that she was in love with the former dragon, and the dragon chose somebody else. And and that made her swing to the dark side, a la Anakin Skywalker.
Okay, so all right, so she legit cares for the soul of the person that is inside Rand.
Correct.
And so, okay,
whatever the reincarnation situation that there is.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting she didn't show herself to Rand. She could have. It was cool to see Moraine not reveal herself to the rest of the Aes Sedai, because it's thoughtful.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, the one Aes Sedai warder who got stabbed early I mean, that stunk. Knew it was going to happen. That's sorry, gotta say that. And then we got a little bit of what Matt's, because we're kind of weary, or at least aware of everyone's extraordinary abilities beyond what's in the scope of the show, except for Matt. And the fact that he's hearing the voices of the souls that are within the horn, and then speaks their language or another language, that's really cool. I hope we learn more about that, because we don't know anything about him, like nothing.
I think they're definite with what's her name? Nynaeve is going back to the tower, right? She's got to fix her power. She's got to fix her connection to the wheel.
Yeah.
That with Matt going, who is the Matt character? Okay, yeah. So the guy who's playing Matt now, I think probably what will happen is they'll allow him to stay somewhere in the tower, and he's gonna wander around, and she's gonna be like in a library, and there will be someone there that realizes what he's speaking is not common, and then they'll connect it back. what would be interesting is if the power that is associated with the horn is like bonded to him. So like if they try to take it away, it could kill him, kind of deal, right? Like
Yeah,
uh,
that would be
equipped
interesting.
equipped items tend to have like a attunement period, and is it that like he's become so attuned to it that he can't thing, or is it like magic items are his thing because he already had like the shadow dagger, right? And obviously that was not a good thing. So I don't know, but there's definitely ways that they could figure that out for him. uh I'm kind of curious that Egwene, like, I guess she's already had her novice training when she was like enslaved, right?
Yeah,
So
maybe.
like but where she taps in is like from a point of rage and fear, right? It's not
You're talking about Nynaeve or Egwene?
Egwene. Like,
Yeah. Well, Egwene
so
is just really powerful, and she can tap in.
yeah.
Like Egwene is,
So
yeah. She's good.
yeah. And I guess Perrin, he's gonna go home and we're gonna find out wolf people stuff.
Yeah.
Um
Yeah. Well, his
that
plan
should
might be to go home, but I don't know that he's gonna make it. And then our
yeah.
princess character is staying at the tower too, also.
Uh Elaine.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine. Elaine.
Yeah, she's gonna stay at the tower also.
Yeah.
So,
And she might be the one that's like, oh, I'm hanging out with you guys, and then she hears Matt speaking, and then like, oh, this is a language from a land, blah 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 blah. And
yeah. Let me ask you this, skipping forward. First, Egwene is swiftly became my favorite character in season 2.
yeah,
She's still the best character in season 3 to me.
okay.
The final fight scene, Moraine and her warder didn't stop the violence. They let it happen until a very particular moment. Do we want to say that that particular moment wasn't as planned?
I think that I thought it was not, she wasn't reacting because she knew it was a dream state or something, that it was like illusionary magic. And I I think that she knew something was up. I didn't think it was they're making a deal with the Forsaken lady.
You
I
did
didn't
not.
realize that. And then, how do you say his name? He plays her warder. Is it Alan Mandrogue, or I don't know how that character's name is pronounced. You guys can let me know down in the comments. Maureen's her bodyguard did not step in until Nye was in danger. And then it realized like, oh, she was like hurt, not this illusion magic or whatever.
Yeah. She was stabbed 11 times.
11 times. Yeah. So, when is that going to come back that she knew that was happening? Right? Like,
yeah,
that they made that deal.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a reckoning for sure. Well, my mic just covered it, slipped off. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff here that we don't know because we don't read the books. And please, if you do comment, keep the spoilers to a minimum. We would like to. Hopefully, we will react to this. We know several episodes dropped, but unfortunately, if you didn't know this, we live on other sides of the planet, and right now it is actually 12:50. Talking about fast traveling, it's getting late. We wanted these episodes to be short and concise, give you our ideas of what we thought would happen. Hopefully, we'll have a reaction out for episode 2 and 3, right? Like 3 episodes dropped.
Correct.
Soon. and we hope that you guys can enjoy those. Make sure to like and comment. Louis, do you have any follow-up last comments for anything here today? Since you just rewatched season 2, do you think season 3 will be better than season 2?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right.
Also, don't play a knife kissing game with a redhead. Don't do that.
Spoken like a man of knowledge and experience. But let us know down below what you think about this week's episode. We hopefully will react to the next one soon. Please make sure to click the video link that we will put up at the end and watch another video. And until then, we will save you a seat here on the couch. Man, my camera is all backwards. And we hope to find you in another video here soon on the couch.
Later.
Peace.